There are no proper places where the bus has to stop. Buses stop anywhere on the roads. And then I realized the bus coming in. And the bus wanted to enter the bay, and there were 20 people standing there. And the guy keeps honking, and no one is ready to move from there. So that's when I realized that it's just not the authorities who are responsible. Okay, we may be right sometimes, but the ball is in our court also. What are we doing when we are supposed to do the right thing? So this is one incident which led me to prepare this. The second incident happened again during that same week. One of my colleagues, he offered to drop me at the Amirpet bus stop. And when we were moving towards the Amirpet bus stop from the junction, instead of taking to the side of the road, he took me to the middle of the road. I said, I have to get down here, what are you doing? And he says, relax. And at the Amirpet bus stop, because of the heavy crowds, they have put up fencing in the middle of the road, and you have a flyover to cross the road. And this guy takes me and stops in the middle of the road, just beside an electric pole and the fencing, and there's a small gap of 9 inches. He said, just cross this and cross the road. And he's an educated person. He's a manager in a software company. Then I realized, okay, educated people do like this. We don't have the right to complain about the illiterates. This was the second incident. And the third incident, the same week, happened to me. I was coming for a vision meeting, and again, as usual, I was waiting at the bus stop. I'm in Crossroads bus stop. I'm standing there, and a dark blue shining vehicle comes and stops right in front of me. I thought, Ravi said he's going to buy a BMW, and not so early. And why is this guy stopping at a bus stop? And then I realized that there was a cop coming behind me. And the cop comes closer, this guy opens his window, and the cop says, sir, your license and RC please. This guy takes out his purse, and out of the purse, instead of the document, comes out a bundle of 100 notes. Even before the cop asks for money or anything like that, this guy is just offering him money. And we talk about corruption, and this is how we are encouraging corruption. So these three incidents that happened in just 1 week, a couple of months back, they made me prepare this speech. I realized at that time, okay, we complain about the authorities, we complain about the officials, we complain about corruption, we complain about so many things. But when it's our turn to do something, what do we do? Do we wait at traffic signals? Do we form proper queues? Do we take responsibilities for our actions? So this is one thing I want to urge all of you to do. When you are at a traffic signal, you don't see a cop, you don't see any vehicles from the other side, will you stop or not? Most of the times it happens, we say, okay, when you are in Hyderabad, be at Hyderabadis don't know how to follow lane discipline, let's also do the same. So when I am on the road, when I start following the rules, when I start stopping at signals properly behind the line, when I start driving the traffic police constables, today we are 30 people in this room, tomorrow they will be 300. So this is one thing I want to urge all of you to do. You know the traffic rules, you know the rules of the road, you know the rules of the place. Follow the rules as much as you can. And if you don't follow, I tell you, you don't have the right to complain. So one thing I want to say before I end my speech is, when I am playing a game, the ball is in my court, let me play